fighter.
It looks like here Ryan Garcia is going crazy. So allegedly, he was on. Ryan Garcia was caught
Clubhouse.
on what's it called?
Clubhouse.
Clubhouse. Saying a whole bunch of crazy stuff. Saying
I thought they were
N-words.
talking about some of the stuff he said before. He was like, I got the pass. Lil Wayne said I could say it. And I'm like, oh, that's not really that bad. I think he's joking. But then when I heard the Clubhouse talk, I was like, oh, he might get banned for life. Stuff he was saying about George Floyd was unacceptable, man.
True.
And to say like you're messed up, like you could tell that he was, I don't know, drunk or on pills or whatever. But even then, that's no excuse to go. And it's like that's a random tirade to go on. Wasn't he saying like people like stink or smell funny?
Yeah, he said stink, they smell funny. He was saying the N-I-G-G-A, N-I-G. He said it with the E-R, with the hard R. So, WBC didn't like that. So, they we forget all that.
We kicked him out, and we got Steven Jackson
responding
because he's not gonna let that go.
Yes, responding about the whole, because he brought up George Floyd. He said he's gonna wake George Floyd up, wake him up, dig him out the grave, then put him back to sleep. Steven Jackson didn't
the way you
like
phrased
that.
it was like Steven Jackson. Ryan Garcia said that, so Steven Jackson's heated.
Steven Jackson's heated. That was Steven Jackson's like one of his close best friends, like a brother to him. He didn't like that.
I used to call him twin because they look close alike.
Exactly. Here's what Steven Jackson had to say.
Hey man, hope y'all having a good day. Check this out. Listen, first you go from taking steroids, then you talking about digging George Floyd up and killing him again. Now you talking about you hate niggas and you want to join the KKK? Look, dog, you need to get some help, bro. Because we don't play by the same rules that you play by in that ring, dog. And I'm just telling you. Just like I told you in the DM when you said some fly shit, I told you to get some help because it's a whole different ball game out here, bro. Anybody that got to bring up the dead is dying inside. You a clout chaser. That's all you are. You looking for attention. You trying to live a life that you didn't grow up in. You're not that, Ryan. Okay? You're a boxer. Stick to that, bro. Keep George Floyd's name out your mouth. If you hate niggas and want to join the KKK like you said on Clubhouse, go ahead. Just don't fuck with us. And don't expect us to fuck with you. People say the realest shit when they drunk. Facts.
Unforgivable.
He said he skipped rehab for this ish. Sean just keep getting hit with the uppercut and never countering fair player. Then also Ryan Garcia apologizes for using racial slurs, saying he is going to rehab.
I take all responsibility for my words. I'm misunderstood. I got a lot of trauma. It's been tough, a couple of months, as everyone can tell, but I'm sorry. I struggle with substance abuse. It's hard for me with everything going on. I actually love black people, no cap. That's what you want to say, which is why I'm actually sad I offended all my black family and friends. This sucks, but all I can do is get better and stop using stupid words and letting some people in my circle hype me up. Sorry, everyone that I offended. I still stand on stopping black on black crime, and I hate pedos, so that will always remain something I stand on. That's going to be something you sit on, Ryan. This fool is crazy, man. He needs help. They said that, like, when he put out all that stuff, I'm going to bring us back, but he said that, like, that stuff about that Bohemian Grove.
Yeah, Bohemian Grove stuff.
He was kidnapped and forced to watch nastiness. The P-Files, and it's like, man, and then he said that was all fake just to promote the pay-per-view. So it's like, we don't know what to say. He's lied so much. Now he's like the boy that cried wolf.
Pretty much, yeah. We don't know what to believe. Is he lying? Does he need help? Does he not need help?
But this was too much, man. I thought it was going to be like something like he done before and be like, it's like whatever. But what he was saying on Clubhouse, like, it was weird, man. It was almost like he was like possessed. I ain't gonna say that because it was him, but
I thought he was just joking.
I don't know, man. It was weird. I don't understand. Like, even if you addicted to stuff or that, like to go on a rant like that, like that's just weird.
I mean, it's not like he was just saying stuff to rally people up, but I mean, he's
breaking news. You're fired.
He's expelled from the WBC. But he still has the IBF. He still has the WBA. He still has the WBO. So he still has like three. He has a couple other divisions he can always go to. And on top of that, I found out that just because you're expelled doesn't mean it's a permanent expelled. You only expelled for a certain amount of time or it's permanent. So they never said it. I mean, Ryan Garcia is over here saying he's banned for life. But I mean, they never said, WBC never said he was banned for life. But what they are saying is, Brian's camp is saying is that this is unfair, this is unjust. Y'all just trying to pile on to what's already going on. You know, Ryan already overweight. Because they're saying the reason why is because you say you expelled, you kicking him out for racial slurs. He's not the only first one to say racial stuff. David Haney said racial stuff. Tim Bradley said racial stuff. The dude say Nada said racial stuff. You didn't do anything to them.
Because they got the pass.
So, I mean, exactly. They have the Lil Wayne pass?
Lil Wayne pass.
Oh, Lord. Lil Wayne.
Just hanging them out at the all-white party.
Exactly. So, I mean, so with this whole situation, Ryan, as soon as it's over with, Ryan is suspended for a year. So once the year suspension is over with, he's going to come out. He doesn't really care about the WBC anyway. He says he doesn't care about the title anyway. He just wants a great fight. He wants to fight the best of the best. Like Javante Davis, Devin Haney, and rather get the bag than worry about a belt, because ain't nobody worried about a belt. You get a belt, then you got a mandatory. And what if you don't want to fight as mandatory?
Just straight up chumps.
Why you say that?
Because they're phony jabronis. They're always trying to rig these fights. They're always trying to duck fights for sorry excuses. It's just a whole lot of BS instead of just like fighting the best fight the best. It's always all these hoops. Remember, like, people wanted to see Floyd versus Pacquiao, and we didn't get to see them fight until they were both almost 40. And then Pacquiao, like, hurt himself in training camp because he was so old, and then still tried to go through with everything. And they're like, this isn't what we asked for. We wanted to see them fight, like, 12 years ago, not now.
Hey, I mean, it's the game.
It's crazy because, you know, you eventually get these fights, and then the courts can't live up to it because then they waited so long. Disrespect.
It is disrespect. But comment down below how you feel about this whole situation. Do you feel like, you know, Ryan, he is under the influence, or do you feel like he just acting real childish and just
all the
screaming
above?
for
I
attention?
think he's under the influence, but I think that still doesn't give him an excuse for what he did.
Facts.
Even under the influence, like, that's weird.
It is. It's extra weird. But moving on here.
Speaking